Big day today at Nice Find Wholesale. We are getting a shipping container delivered to us today, and it's full of, you guessed it, nothing. Yes, super exciting stuff. We've been talking about getting some trailers or shipping containers here for a while, but before this shipping container comes, gotta prep the spot. So the big idea behind the shipping container is to create more space, clean up the warehouse, declutter, make things look a little bit more clean, and increase productivity without spending too much money. And that's the key here, all right? Storage and space is expensive. Warehouses are expensive. Where many people go wrong is they start spending on more storage and space before they actually need it, right? So what we were trying to do here with the shipping container is to squeeze the most space out of the space we already have without incurring any crazy additional expenses to keep our overhead low and efficient. The reselling game very much so revolves around space and cash money, right? So if you have the money and you have the skill set, that's obviously number one. But if you have the money and the skill set and you lack the space, this is usually where things can go wrong because you start spending money on overhead that you didn't really need in the first place, right? When you're small, when you're just starting out, using the resources that you already have and already pay for is key, right? So let's say you are in your garage and you have eBay shelves, right? Are those eBay shelves all the way to the ceiling or are they 4 or 5 feet high? Are you using a shipping container or a trailer in your yard? Are you using your basement or spare rooms as efficiently as humanly possible? Vertical space, storage totes, organization systems take a huge role in the reselling game because some of these items are going to sit around longer than you would think, right? So when you have that issue, please, before you spend any more additional money on space and storage units and renting out warehouses, see what you already have that you can work with and how you can improve it. Because you can spend $500, $600, $700 on some shelving and save yourself a $4,000 or $5,000 bill monthly for storage spaces and storage units. But with that being said, let's see what my boy KK had to say about this. KK, how you feeling? First look at the shipping container. What are you seeing here?
It's a lot smaller than I thought it would be, but...
It's 20 feet, bro. 20 feet's 20 feet. You're probably thinking about the 43.
Yeah.
I mean the 40 and then the 53, right? All right, what do you got? Show me the pallet. Tell me what you got here. This looks heavy. Definitely some health and beauty.
Yeah, 1,500 units of how to wash. So the brand is how to wash, and this is the label. It tells you how to wash your hands. But, you know, maybe a bin circuit snagged this from us, or some reseller.
FBA for sure.
Or possibly FBA. We'll see, but we have FBA products. I shout out to a couple of the FBA buyers we have. I sent it to them 10 minutes ago.
So what's the best way people can reach out to us if they're looking for FBA products?
Join our email list or email us at sales@nicefind, and then that's where you kind of, if you're looking for a deal or something, or if you have anything in particular you're looking for, you can always reach out to that email, and that's how we can help you out and direct you in the right way.
So KK is talking about being able to sell this to FBA sellers, and if you are one of them and are interested in our catalog and products, join our email list or send us an email at sales@nicefindwholesale.com. That is the best way to stay up to date with what we have available and with the products that we have for sale. So let's jump back into the warehouse and let's see what the shipping container is all about. So we prepped the space, we got it ready for delivery for the shipping container. It is a big old delivery and we're probably not gonna be able to move it or maneuver it after it gets dropped and delivered. So it's kind of key to drop it where we want it to be. I'm pretty excited because I really do think this is gonna be a game changer for us. According to my measurements, it should fit around 8 to 12 pallets of miscellaneous products or shipping supplies or tools that we have laying around the warehouse, which will essentially free up space inside the warehouse. I'm super curious how this is gonna get delivered. I've never seen a shipping container get delivered, so let's see how this goes. This guy interrupted our hot dog sesh, man. How are we gonna drop that is my question. What you got grilling? 4th of July cookout, let's go. We cook out too much, man. All we do around here is eat good.
Grilled a steak on this like a week ago.
Shipping containers getting dropped off. This man wants to dump garbage in it. Don't hit the wall, don't hit the wall. This guy's a professional. Stop giving this guy directions, because if he hits the wall, it's gonna be on me. Woo, had to change shirts. This is my second t-shirt of the day because it gets hot out here, ladies and gentlemen. And it matches the building. Thoughts? Oof, that's close. You're good, you're good, you're good, you're good, you're good. Man, that would have been a fireworks display right there for 4th of July. Yeah, you're good. Smile, look, you're on camera.
Put that there?
Yeah. Damn, you lined it up with the post, dude. Look at that. Look at that. That's flush. That's amazing. Damn. We got ourselves a shipping container. So, shipping container got delivered, staged, and dropped properly. First impressions, it is very hot in that shipping container. Really makes you consider how these products are shipped overseas using these things, because ours is a 20-footer, they have 40-footers, and they also have the 53-footers. All of those are used to move product across rail and sea, right? So shipping. But another first impression we had was that it is damn heavy. It's just a metal box and is super duper heavy. We try to move it with the forklift, but without being able to go from both sides and kind of maneuver it that way, it's really hard to move. So if you are considering a shipping container, please think if you have to move it just in case, right? Let's say you drop it in your yard and now your landlord or whoever, your homeowners association comes by and tells you that you need to get it out. Keep in mind, you're probably going to have to hire a tow truck or a professional to move it because it is not budging. You're not going to be able to pull this out with your car, or you're going to leave your rear wheel axle on the ground. The floor is wood, which is great. It gives it a little bit more, not a homey feel, but it's definitely a little bit more quality than just like a metal, bare metal, where you can dent it up, then you're not going to be able to move stuff, right? It is an even floor with wooden boards, which is great because it makes the pallet jack run smoothly and we can get things in and out of there easily. Another thing that I would like to point out is that it's blue. Yes, I picked the blue one. I asked, I was like, okay, if we can have a blue one, please let it be blue so we can kind of match the building and match our branding. So that's super exciting that we actually did get a blue one. And yeah, it'll match Nice Find, and maybe one day we'll get a nice, logo painting on the side or something like that. But most importantly, let's talk about the numbers, all right? Because the math is pretty simple. So we bought this shipping container for around $1,000 and paid another $150 to deliver it. So in and all, we're in around $1,150 for the shipping container being delivered and dropped into the space that it's where it's at right now. After that, we have no additional expenses. We don't have to pay rent for the space. We don't have to pay any maintenance fees. We don't have to do anything else but use it, which is very exciting because now this shipping container is a storage space for years to come. And they don't lose value, guys. A shipping container will probably around that $800 to $2,000 range for eternity, right? I could be wrong, don't quote me, but just from judging from looking into shipping containers for the past few years, they tend to stay around the same price. As long as it's waterproof and as long as it doesn't have any serious damage, it can still be used by whoever and anyone. But for $1,100, we got around 200 square foot of storage space. I know it doesn't seem crazy and I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but go on your closest self-storage website and get a monthly quote of how much it would cost you to rent a 200 square foot space. I guarantee you, you're looking for around $150 to $200 a month just for that space alone. Plus, it's not on site, right? So now not only do you have the expense of driving there back and forth and the loss of time and opportunity cost, but also it's costing you monthly, right? And then you're gonna have a move-in fee and you're gonna have a move-out fee, and God forbid you miss a payment, they'll lock you out of it, yada, yada. You lose all control, right? When you own the shipping container, if we do the math of, hey, we would spend $200 a month, like a storage unit or a storage facility somewhere around our town, it would be around 200 bucks. With quick math, it tells you that this shipping container should be essentially free after the first 6 to 7 months. For that price, it is the best bang for your buck when it comes to storage. It's hard to steal, is another big plus. Nobody can just pull up, hook this trailer up to the back of their car and pull away with it, right? This is gonna take some serious work, and please, I dare you, come and try us. It's in the back of our lot, locked and loaded with 6 cameras on it. So please, like I said, try me. I'm here all the time. But with that being said, let's go check it out and let's see what we've been filling it up with, because we've been putting it to use already and it's only been over a week, so. First looks. So how do you like your new house? So the biggest problem, like I said, with reselling and being a liquidator is space and cash, right? So if you're having a space issue, you've got to come up with creative ways to kind of utilize the space you already have. Some of the things that were already inside the container have been moved, and they've been moved from the top of there, which now open up a brand new pallet space for things that are actually valuable and for things that we care about storing safely, right? Because the things that are going in the container, they're not really valuable. They're cardboard, they're materials, the things that might come in handy or useful when we need it, but what we do need is space for valuable inventory, right? So if we have Amazon returns or if we have, Walgreens pallets or rug pallets, we want those inside, right? Stuff in the shipping container is the kind of the crap that was just taking up space and not really being used efficiently. So just cracked it open. The boys have been kind of putting stuff in here all day, but see, it didn't take long to fill up, and this isn't even stuffed, right? We're just kind of checking things out. We're maneuvering things in the warehouse and seeing what we can still shove in here without the risk of it being stolen, right? So, boxes. Boxes are expensive. A box will cost you anywhere from 25 cents to $2.50, right? So when we have things that come in like this, we want to save it, we want to reuse it, and recycle it, right? Kind of the motto of liquidation, reuse, and the sustainability model. But god damn, is it hot in here. Look, 80 degrees, 120 degrees. That's insane. Sweating. Taking up 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 plus 2, so that's already 6 pallet spaces inside of there that were saved, plus these 2 carts that have always pissed me off and get in the way every single time I'm trying to do something productive in that place. So that's why we got a shipping container. And I know it might not seem like the craziest idea or anything revolutionary, but it kind of just, we're trying to make the point of get creative, use the resources that you have at your disposal before spending money, before you're spending more money on overhead and things that you don't really need, but you think you do. So that's a lesson from Nice Find Wholesale today. So it's honestly lunchtime. Conrad's hungry, he's been complaining all morning, but yeah, that's kind of our creative solution for the day. As you guys know, we like to think outside the box and try to get things done efficiently, clean, and cheap. Cheap is key, because saving money is what you need to do in an economy like this. So if you're a reseller or if you're a warehouse operator that has any other creative solutions that you think might benefit us, please share it with us. We'll literally appreciate it. So guys, that's all for today. If you guys have any sort of ideas or suggestions, drop a comment, and please make sure to like, share, and subscribe.